Hello, gamers. Hello, chat. Hey, everyone who have joined so far. How are you all tonight? How are you all doing? Hey, Noodly, D, Ken, Juke, Sky, IL. Hello, guys. How are you all doing? Hope all of you enjoying, all of the participants enjoying a nice one-day break between the rounds, because the grind must continue. Grind will continue tomorrow. Actually, very soon. I have slept for a long time. It's in like starts in like less than 8 hours. So, yeah, we have finished week number 1 finally, and we have some interesting things to talk about. I'm gonna announce the matchups for week 2. Just talk about my I know, opinions on what happened and stuff. Uh, just a little review of first week and stuff. Because there are some things to talk about. You can see the current standings on the left after the week 1 is done. Team Stillion is in a pretty decent lead with 1200 points. 200 above second and third place, where Kopska, IL and Dementia Gaming are pretty close. Slightly above 1000 both, and Sorry for Party King is in the last place currently with 800, 400 from the first place, but they will have 2 weeks to try and recover this lead, and they might be able to do so. We have seen them in a Call of Paris matchup against Hypixel Says to pull off some shenanigans at the end of the period to come back and make their way to this tournament. So, and I also think all of them didn't have too much time last week, and I feel like they will have more going into the next ones, but I cannot tell for sure. So let's just move on to the week 1 results. Thank you for a 5-stream streak, 1v3 Hypixel Says. I might do it. Not soon. I don't know when, but I might. I'm consumed by organizing an MCCI grinding and just have a lot of other shit I need to do actually in the next few weeks. So this is not the most plausible time for it. I mean, I can, but I would prefer not to. Basically, is my answer. So yeah, week 1. What have we seen there? I have a bunch of clips from PB Hands. I don't have them sorted. I don't know. It's just like the ones that I still have on my PC. Basically, I'll just be playing. So just you guys have like at least some gameplay to look at and see the actual like scores and gameplays that they got. That I will be playing occasionally. But right now, just gonna go matchup by matchup. So let's start with Sylvian and Dementia Gaming. We have a first max points in any of the categories. Well, Vince Grant is I won't say the easiest to get the max points, but at least it's like more straightforward with how to get the max points. And Sky Jigsaw has acquired them 400 wins, 450 points. Insane result, and pretty good points for her team. The most on her team actually, 10 ahead of Noodly. And Charlie with 200 wins, still also a pretty good result, 265 points. As I was talking a week ago, while talking about the upcoming matchups, said that Charlie does seem to get quite a decent amount of wins, and he's getting them consistently, and that's while checking his wins basically every day. That's basically what was happening. He wasn't getting like an extreme amount wasn't getting low amounts of wins, just was consistently grinding throughout the week and got to 100 wins, which is pretty good. Pretty good, and got 265 points to his team. Lost his matchup, but was pretty hard not to lose there. OMG stream. Hello, Cobb and Niels. Hello, guys. So yeah, if PB Hunt in this matchup, D, thank you for a free stream streak. Yeah, Noodly with some really good scores, almost beating Sen's scores in qualifiers in terms of points. Just a bunch of good ones throughout. 200 and also there almost 700 all that stuff. Let's check the more in-depth version. Yeah, you can see that we got a bunch of tier 5s, I think more than Sand did on his qualifiers. Yeah, and pretty much some pretty much went kind of like I expected, like I was talking about a week ago. So have a bunch of high tier scores, but also we'll probably have slightly lower ones, like we see tier 2 shooting range, tier 2 super ship, which are not like the lowest ones, still did pretty good, but like feels like slightly less consistent throughout the board, and had some unlucky moments, not that many low lobby cannon paintings, 1 point off tier 5 lawnmower, so I think pretty close to tier 5 Minecraft Racing. One off tier 5 Big Fishing, so definitely has definitely didn't get the luckiest score, so we might see even more points acquired by Noodly in the next round. Or maybe maybe she'll get less lucky, maybe get even less next time, but we will see. With Ken acquiring over 300 points for his team as well. I guess that his although I expect his scores to be slightly more consistent, but he also had some tough luck in some of the games. Like also not that many lawnmowers that are low lobbies, pretty low RPG. Spider Maze also didn't get too lucky with that trampoline, so definitely definitely can do better, and probably will do better now if slightly got in the rhythm maybe of the games. But still, 300 points is a very good score, nothing to scold at, so yeah. And but still, 2 big wins for Team Sylveon in the round 1 and 1v1. I think you guys all watched it. Very close games, and slightly unfortunate on Sylveon's part that he had to play when his internet was a bit laggy. And Niels ended up victorious with a 4-2 win score and 423 points versus Sylveon's 317. And the result that Sylveon won by 200 points in their matchup. We got results from both of them. Thank you for free stream streak, Cobb. Yeah, Ken did good indeed. Yeah. I know when to play the freaking clips. I think I'll do it like after I do Cobb Skylar, because all of them are just complete random in complete random order in my OBS, so yeah. So let's see the other matchup, Kopska Yale versus SFPR. Wins grind is complete opposite of the one on the left matchup. Sky PK with 52 wins, Boots with 63. With getting the minimum amount of points. Well, minimum would have been 0, and one of them would have gotten 50 for just getting slightly more wins, but still, both of them only achieved tier 1, which still 115 points, and Boots 165 for winning. But yeah, just looking at the points and just the amount of time they put into it, it just I don't know why, but it's like it reminds me of the Russian saying, which is the battle of piss and shit, which no offense to Sky and Boots, I love them both, but compared to other point results, I feel like it this phrase describes this matchup quite well. I'm just kidding. Just kidding, of course. I think Sky just didn't have too much time. I'm not kidding. I think Sky just didn't have too much time, and Boots was just kinda playing just to slightly stay ahead of Sky. So wait, they both got a little break this week, so maybe we'll see them turn on their engines for the next ones. Especially it was probably more important for Boots as he had to go on a free. Well, yeah, he had to go on a 300 win grind to pull his team into the tournament itself. So maybe he's just saving some energy to go on for the more points next week. We will see. We will see. But still, like I said, both of them got minimum, which the lowest which still over 100 points. It could have been worse. Could have been worse. So still, props to them. Then we had a pretty interesting battle of Aiel and Sand in PB Hunt, with Aiel getting more points than Sand did in his qualifiers, scoring 480, and I think at least tier 3 in every single game, yeah. And only a few tier 3s overall. Spider Maze, Trampolinia, games that are somewhat affected by the luck involved, so. And Aiel is not the person who usually does a ton of grinding to acquire all the luck in the world, so still tier 3 in every single one is really good, and like in half of the games, tier 5s very good result. I think you got 518 can painting, which is new top 3. Got new workshop record with on left side with item saving. And I think he got something else. I don't remember what it was. It was either him or Sand, maybe. Oh, yeah, I forgot to mention. Yeah, no, it was Noodly with new chicken rings record. The classic regular chicken rings with 35.567. So we are seeing some top scores already after first week. And we've seen 2 in qualifiers as well, so it's nice. Nice seeing some more things going around. Yeah, and Sant getting almost 100 less points than he did in qualifiers, but I think he also had way less time to play. Like for like the first half of the week, I don't think he even like played a single party game. So still got a few tier 5s, pretty much the same amount as last time. A bunch of tier 4s, but also had some very low scores. He got tier 5 pick fishing on the first day of qualifiers, and only settled for tier 1 this week. So pretty unlucky trampolinias with only tier 2. But other than that, everything else seems to be at least tier 3. So still. But not a lot of tier 4s either. No. this time around. Yeah, I don't know how much time Cent will have next week's, but I think he had the least amount this weekend, so you might see him doing a bit better as time goes on, and he needs to do better because his team is currently in last, and in order to even have a chance to get some for the win, his team as a whole needs to really do well next week, because if they don't, they might lose all hope already for week 3, which I wish won't happen. I hope that every team will have a chance going into the last week, and it seems like it is possible because all the scores are pretty close, like only 200 between winning team and losing team, and just overall 400 between first and fourth place right now. So depending on how it goes, and we also didn't see a very big sweeps in 1v1s yet, which might affect the total standings drastically if they happen. So uh, need to not forget about that. All the 1v1s were extremely close so far, so they didn't get very big difference, but 1v1s category is always a possibility for a big sweep, for a big swing. But all 1v1 competitors are very competent this time around, very close to each other, and we have seen it in 1v1 between Cobb and Swift as well. Was very close in all 4 games, and then just game 5 went very heavily in Cobb's favor after a bit of a Cognac moment. So yeah, maybe Cobb needs to do the whole 5 games next time with it. We'll see. And going 450 points in a 1v1, which is really good. And Swift still getting 300. As I said, first 4 games were done very well by him. So yeah, but this all could change if someone gets a bigger win next week. Yeah, we'll see about it. Spider-Man's rebounds are fucking wild, and nobody getting a 13.2. Didn't Sand get one? No, he only got 13.4. I think you guys just need to learn the maze or something, in my opinion. TBH. Felix settled with tier 1 implies he chose to do that. Yeah, that was a conscious choice. Should I learn workshop ping jump? How good is it? It can save some time. Depending on your ping, of course. Have like 2 shots of it remaining, dang. Thank you for the free stream streak, Bacon. Tier 5 triple is the one I would say is too hard. Yeah, I feel like it just... What is tier 5 even? I'm an organizer, guys. 10 seconds. I think I had some concerns about it, but then I was like, eh. We have some also quite hard scores, close to 10 seconds trampoline, so I guess it's fine, but it is pretty tough. It is pretty tough, as it is also not only requires a very good gameplay from me, but very good RNG as well. So then again, we haven't done those things in quite a while, and it's a very first time we're doing the tiers and thresholds and stuff for PB hands, so can't do perfect when you just change a bunch of stuff. Can't do everything perfectly, so we will definitely account for stuff like that next time. So it would be more balanced out. This We might make mistakes, but we are definitely also learning from them. Before announcing the next matchups, I'll just, oh my gosh, I just stopped hearing from the left ear. I just don't hear anything now anymore. I'm so fucking old. Okay, it's fine now. I fixed it. So yeah, I'll just be playing clips from PB Hands that haven't showed on stream and that are still on my PC, and we will move on to talking about next week and next week's matchups, and I will just be reading chat and stuff. Yeah, isn't it tier 5 turn like top 5? It's probably close to, yeah. Where are you? I would like to complain. I don't think that's a sense at on you just are a completely random person. Yeah, it was pretty good shooting range from Ken, and it's one of the Sense workshops. As usual, high tier gameplay. I should not have said that. I forgot he missed that slap, but you know, everyone can make mistakes. Okay, it happens, chat. Happens. Switch Bleach got a sub 10 trampoline during qualifiers. I'm pretty sure it's reasonable. Oh, nice. I'm gonna now buy bike up. Have a nice time. Whatever you'll be doing. Is it real, right? Yeah, I think I can hear now. Just old age happens. Else versus Sent 1v1 Minecraft Racing flashbacks. That was the 1v1 of all time, in my opinion. It's just the goofiest yet still pretty intense game in existence. Also, this Noodless, we're getting into Noodless recordings now, and this is her Chicken Rings World Record, which I'm sure most of you have seen. But we can admire it a bit more. What were they cooking with? We are not sure what we were cooking, but we sure did something. We need more like drunk, silly, goofy matchups, honestly. We need next week we need Laggy Sylveon versus drunk Cobb. That's what we need next week as only one. That's for sure. Why do they zoom in so much? I don't know, just to see better. Very good jungle jump from IL and some this is Sense shooting range. Nice RNG and very well executed. Good tier 3 lab. I'm most included because of Sense message in the chat. Oh yeah, still pretty well played lab from him. As it usually goes, Sense is extremely consistent and good at lab. I have the message ready. I have everything ready. I'm gonna check the graphic. Is not messed up for announcement. I hope it's not. Okay, that was let's give some good Flores Lavas from Sand, and then right after will be from IL. I'm pretty sure. Yep, there it is. very clean, very clean. And another clean chicken rings, this time from IL, with a score of 36.4. Very nice. Yeah, the cuts are very clean. And very clean shooting range from IL as well. I was like very confused on what happened. Let me just play it again. Because it seemed like he like barely got any points. But there's like where he shot this TNT, there's like another golden skeleton appearing. Yeah, you could barely see it because the ball was covering it, so I was so confused. How did he even do that? Yeah, very well played from him. This was his trampolinio. 14.1 second. And then the workshop record. It's just a heaven for stick saving and item saving in general with those crafts. Then another top 3 that I forgot to mention, just remember this is this jungle jump, just slightly better than Nils's was on top 3. And very clean, yes. And 6 kills, big jousting from Sand. I think that was everyone in the lobby. Oh. So very well executed. You know, randoms are very annoying in their movements. And last clip here, the 25-second workshop by Noodly on the right side with instant call block save, which could be one of the few advantages of right side over good side if the call block is like one of the first crafts. Very clean, very well done. So let us go into the week 2 now. Put it in the tournament info as well. Last second checks to see if I fucked something up. Don't think I did. Pretty sure I did not, so. Let me put on stream, and this was that not the world record? For stick saving right side? No, I thought it was. I thought we already had sub 26. Let me see. Thought Sylvian got one or something, or was it the saveless? Oh, never mind. It was yeah, no, we had sub 26, but it was slower. Oh, we got another world. Nudi had another world record. They just completely missed. Oops. I'll announce it after the stream. So many virtual categories. I don't remember which one's which anymore. My bad. Thank you for pointing out, Yale. I'll do it after the stream ends. So yeah. Yeah, there it is. Week number 2. We have Team Sylvian versus Team Cop Sky IL and Team Dementia Gaming versus Sorry for Body Rocking. The exact same categories as they chose last week. Boring, but at least it's gonna be somewhat easier to predict how it will go, because I mean, not easier, but at least we have like, we will know what to expect more, I would say. So yeah, let's talk about Sylvian Kopskayel. Currently the top 2 teams going up against each other, and in terms of winning the whole thing, this might be a very crucial matchup, because Team Sylvian might just extend their lead over the next second place. Well, it will also depend on how the other two will play, but at least they can extend their lead over Kopskayel, and for Kopskayel it is a perfect opportunity to catch up and make it so it all will come down to week 3 and how they will play their matches there. So yeah, in Winners Grand we will be seeing the Skies matchup, Sky Jigsaw versus Sky PK, and judging from the scores from previous week, is one Sky has gotten the maximum points while the other got basically bare minimum. So we could expect some big differences here if it goes the same way, if they will be grinding the same amount. I don't know if Sky Jigsaw will go for the whole completion this time, but we'll see. Usually she might be getting some big difference for her team just in Winners Grind on team of Cop Sky and AL, so it's very dangerous. It's a very dangerous category, very dangerous matchup. Or maybe SkyPK will find time and endurance to play through it, and not gonna let her team lose by way too much. But then we have more exciting matchup in PB Hunt, Noodly versus IL. Two players who got a very high amount of points in previous one, 480 and 440. And so this one is definitely gonna be very close. As you can see that both of them had slight like misfortunes in the previous one in some of the games, so maybe this week will be different. We might even see higher scores from both. And either way, this one is gonna be tough for both and gonna be very, very close. With probably slight edge towards IL, which he has to get, because if his team loses at PB Hunt as well, it's not gonna look good for overall standings for them and the rest of the teams, and especially saying that the 1v1 Sylvian versus Cobb is gonna be extremely close once again, and both of them are extremely good players, and we are gonna finally see their rematch. We have not seen them play since FIF 1v1, where Cobb got a 3-0 on Sylvian, but all 3 games were very close when Sylvian was just starting playing back then. So we'll see how it will go. The only sad part that probably one of them will have to be at disadvantage, because Sylvian only can. They both in the pretty same time zones, but Sylvian only wants to play at night, and I don't know how much at night Cobb can play, or like maybe like early, very early in the morning. So either Cobb gonna be just woken up or very tired, or Sylvian be lagging, I feel like, in this one. but hopefully they will find the time that suffices them both well, and we will see them as close as it is to their like best form, and see another great matchup. And once again, a very important category, 1v1. Whoever gets the win here might get some good amount of points for their team, and like I said, it will directly affect the total standings and the race for the winners of this tournament. Hello, pay to win. I think 1v1 is the only category here that's in doubt. I don't know. I feel like PB Hunt is gonna be a close one. Close call. I know who will win, but whoever will win, it's probably not gonna be by a lot, but it's hard to say. It's hard to say. It's petty games. And then we have third place currently versus fourth place, Dementia Gaming versus Sorry for Patty Rocking. And also some interesting matchups. We have Boots and Old Charlie on the wins grind. We have seen Boots' like two different sides, him grinding 300 wins and him barely grinding next week. But like I said, he probably can sort some power, and I think he mostly plays depending on how his opponent plays. So, and Charlie, we saw him not getting a lot of wins, like an insane amounts, but he definitely is very consistent and stuff. And he will definitely accumulate some good amount of wins throughout the week. So it's gonna be interesting to see what they'll get. They'll probably get some good points for their teams, but the question will be what the difference they will make on overall standings, because I don't think it's gonna be quite as different as the one that Sky will make over the other Sky. So it's gonna be close, and whoever will get 50-point wins, it's gonna be very important, because Dementia Gaming will have a chance to catch up to Kopskaya and pass them if they win a bunch of their categories, and so and it will help them stay in the race for the first place. But SFPR needs to, on the other hand, just to win as much as they can, because if they don't, it's like if Dementia Gaming loses, they will still have chances, I feel like, in the next week. But if Party Rockers lose, it's gonna be like they need to pull like insane victories on week 3 to have even a chance to win the whole thing. So, and they will be going up against Team Sylvian, so it's gonna be very tough. So we will see how Winsgrind will turn out. Ken versus Sand. They both got a similar amount of points in week 1, 315 versus 345 on PB Hunt, so we can expect this one to be close as well. But we saw the other side of Sand on qualifiers getting quite a lot of points, closer to counts that Aiel knew they got, so we'll see how much time they will put into the grinding this week, and what kind of luck they will get, and what kind of scores. Like I said, this is a very, very important one for both of their teams, just to do good. But the most important is probably going to be, once again, a 1v1 Niels versus Swift. We have seen Niels getting like a 2-0 victory on Swift in the last mini tournament. But we also saw Swift improve. Swift is very consistent in core games. He can pull off some good victories in swing games. Well, he doesn't really get too many pick joustings nowadays. I think he's way better at pick jousting than he is at Frozen 4. And if he will get those in a matchup with Niels, it might be a deciding factor. Either way, once again, whoever gets the win here Both of them have a good chance, but whoever gets in here might get some good amount of points for their team to get into the next round. Like, in terms of favorites in all matchups, like Sky Jigsaw over Sky PK, IL over Noodly, and very hard to tell between Silver and Cobb, but like those seem uh like just based on the previous week results somewhat uh predictable, somewhat, you know, not obvious, but like likely candidates to be favorites in their matchups. And with what we've seen from Boots in qualifiers, I feel like he might have an edge over Charlie and Sand slightly more consistent over Ken. But we have seen Ken winning against Sand in the 1v1, so maybe he will pull something like that in PB Hunt now. And Nils is definitely seems to be more like a candidate for 1v1 as he is more consistent, but we have seen that Swift can be on the level of top players in his match with Cobb. Just gotta pray for less frozen floors, more pick jousting, and that Nils is not gonna be drunk for game 5. That's pretty much what he needs. Yeah. You're right. This next week is gonna be very interesting because, like I said, we will be getting closer to the end of the tournament, and it's gonna be more and more clear who has the chance and who does not going into the last week. And like I said, I just hope that everyone will have a chance. I hope like something like, I don't know, both dimensions SFPR get good amount of points if SFPR overall winning and Kopskaya overall winning over Sylvian, so all four of them will just battle it out on the last week. That would be just best case scenario, but it's likely to happen, but we'll see. We'll see. I feel like no matter what, there's still gonna be at least two teams going into the last week with a chance of victory. So let's see how it goes in week number 2. It's starting in 7 hours from now on. Who does not? Who doesn't? No way. Anyway, that's basically what I have in mind uh regarding the week 1 results and week 2 predictions. Really enjoying just watching this tournament so far. It's pretty exciting one. So hope especially the 1v1 matchups, those are going quite crazy, and the like scores from PB hunts, a bunch of records, a bunch of top 3 scores, some pretty crazy win grinds happening as well, both expected and unexpected. So hope the tournament will not lose the momentum, and we will see great matchups in week number 2. And obviously wish luck to all participants. Please do not lose your sanity over this. Please play the amount that you feel comfortable with. Just, yeah, take care of mental health. That's important. So yeah, I think I will be going now myself. I am extremely hungry. I have not had breakfast yet. So yeah, and I will see you guys when we will do 1v1s and recaps of PB Hunt scores and Wins Grand scores throughout the week. It will be more clear in next few days because people have not scheduled anything yet, obviously. So We'll see how it will go. I'm getting a 600 weekly and there's nothing you can do to stop me. Oh gosh, why would you do this to yourself? Please don't. Anyway, I will be going now. I'll see you guys on next event happens. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this quick recap of everything. Quick 50 minutes. Hope you will enjoy the upcoming matchups. Wish all participants luck, and I love you all guys. See ya. Bye bye guys.